We're going to basically look at how you can actually sort your data in the right way. Let's say in a situation whereby you have a particular data set and you want to sort it by maybe a particular value. That's basically what we're going to we're going to do in this video. So make sure to watch the end of this video for you to get a full knowledge on how to do that. So let's say in this of our supermarket skills that we're actually working with. So let me actually go to that of the data so we can know. Let's try to focus on a particular data. Let me zoom this a little bit back. Let's say we have this of the invoice ID, I have the branch, and let's focus on this of the unit price and that of the quantity. Let me just copy these two guys. I'm going to come here, paste, because I want to specify the row that we are going to be interested in. So let me also look at this branch. I don't want to actually focus on everything. So I've explained how to do all these things in the simplest way in my previous video, so make sure to check it out. So let me just paste it here too. So let me set our data frame to leave our data to only focus on this. So I'm going to set these two guys. I'm going to move the first guy inside of here. Sorry, let me just copy this. I'm going to put it inside here. Now that's for the after of our branch, and next what we're going to do is for that of the branch, and after that branch let's do for that of the unit price, and then the last but not the least is going to be for that of the quantity. I just want us to focus on these few guys, so we don't need to basically print out all of our data. So let me remove this. Let me set it to that of the only dot head. I've explained how this head works. It's just trying to get the first 5 rows. So I'm going to print our df, which is our data frame. Let's actually see what. Okay, when I run it, this is the output that we got: the invoice ID, the branch, and the unit price. Okay, let's say in a situation I'm interested in this sorting by this of the quantity. So how can we do that? So I can come here and say what I can say that of our df dot what I can say dot sort. I want to sort what values. It's just simple as that. So what do I want to sort it by? I can say by, I want to sort it by what our quantity, which is our quantity guy. Let me just copy this. No need to type it. So I can come here and set the quantity. Then we can actually specify whether we want it to be in ascending order. So we can set the ascending to be what true or false. So we're going to see the difference very soon. So we're going to do what set what's called in place for it to take effect. So we're going to say what true. Let us just see our data frame. Remember, this is the way it's being structured initially. So let's run this and see how it's going to be structured right now. Okay, this is our data frame that we got outputted here. When we look at it, remember that this the 0 was actually the guy that was actually the first, which is the quantity of 9. Since we sort it ascending, we set it to true. Know what ascending is: the first, the lowest is going to be at the top, and as we can see here, we can see initially was 9. Now 9 is now the large. It was being ascended by that quantity. We have the 1, 3, 5, 6, 9. So in case you want it not to be, you want the bigger guy to be appeared as the first, so we can just set it to what false. When we set this ascending to false, it's going to be sorted in the other way round. Okay, like as we can see here, we have the 100104. You can see it was being sorted from the big guy to the smallest guy, which is 96531. So we can just try to sort multiple. Let's just sort multiple column. Let's say we want to sort these two unit price and that of the quantity. How we can do it is just to come here and make our square braces, and then this is the first guy. So the second guy, we decided to also put this of the unit price, but in most cases this is not actually being mainly used, and most of the time you might not see the effect. So here we're going to let's say we want to set it to somewhere around maybe false, because this first false is just for the first guy, and then let's say we want to set it true. So it depends on where you want it. This quantity is for that of the false, so it's going to be sorted in this way that was being sorted, and for that of the true, it's going to sort it in the right way. So let's say on the min to the max. So let's actually run this. Let me drag this down. Let's actually run it to see what we're going to get. Okay, as we can see here, it was being sorted 96531. So what happened to our unit price? It seems to still be the same thing, because it's sorted by that of the quantity, and a particular scenario is neglected that of our command of the unit price. So see this sorting multiple colon is not actually one of the best way, but you can start to solve some situation whereby it can try to take effect, whereby they are trying to match. If the two guys are trying to match a little bit, you can actually take effect. But the best way to do is just to focus on what a particular column you are interested in sorting, rather than sorting a whole lot of columns. So I think with this we have come to the end of this sorting of a particular rule of your choice in your data set. This can be really useful in data analysis. Maybe you want to get a pattern, how we can see how we did here, or actually get to know the highest column, or the highest row with the highest quantity. You can see how interesting this is. So one other in Pandas is just mainly for data analysis. So I think we are going to draw the curtain for this video. If you find this video helpful, subscribing is not going to be a problem. So I'm happy to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.